Hi guys and welcome back. This is FPLGoa and today we're going to be talking about wants to watch, differentials and captain picks. Without wasting any time, let's dive straight into our wants to watch.
I'm going to go with Matheus Pereira as my one to watch for this game week. The Brazilian has 4 goals and an assist in the last 4 games, and I wanted him to be my captain pick in the last video for game week 20, but I caved in the end. He's had 7 shots at goal in those 4 games, and I feel like he could be the deciding factor for the Baggies versus Sheffield United. Now Sheffield don't tend to concede a lot, and Matheus Pereira has been playing some exciting football. But what I know is that West Brom have scored 6 goals in their last 4 away games, which include goals against top sides including Wolves, City and Liverpool. So yeah, I think Pereira could be decisive in that game.
My ones to watch for Game Week 22 is Jack Grealish. Aston Villa play West Ham at home in Game Week 22. Grealish in the last 4 games had 4 shots on target, scored 1 goal and 1 assist and created 12 big chances. Since Barkley came back to the squad, the goal threat of Grealish has increased considerably. He is also on set pieces, which gives him a higher chance to score a goal or 2 assists. He also has less chance of getting benched in this busy schedule.
My one to watch for game week 22 is Ruben Diaz. City play Burnley away. City have kept 5 clean sheets in a row now, taking their total tally to 12 clean sheets this season. And if you want to bank on a City defender, then with the Pep Roulette, it has to be Ruben Diaz, who has started all the games since game week 4, which was the game week he arrived, and till now he has started all the matches. City play Burnley away, and I'm already predicting the game to go in City's favour, where City will dominate and Burnley will sit back and try to defend. And also with Burnley's attack, it's not very convincing, they are not very threatening, and I feel City are going to surely keep a clean sheet, and Ruben Diaz will start for sure, so 6 points for sure there. So Ruben Diaz is a good one to watch this game week.
My ones to watch for this game week is James Maddison. Leicester this game week play Fulham away, and I know it could be a really tricky fixture because Fulham have tightened up their defense. They look pretty good defensively. On paper, they don't, because over the last 4 game weeks, Fulham's defensive stats are pretty bad. They are top for expected goals conceded over the last 4 game weeks, that is about 18 to 21. And over the same period, they've had about 25 shots conceded on target and 17 big chances conceded. So they're top for big chances conceded and third most for shots conceded on target. So if you go to look at the stats, they look pretty poor defensively, although the scoreline might tell you a different story. And if we look at the stats, we see that they're highest for big chances conceded, and James Maddison is the one who racks up those chances, creating the chances for Leicester City. As is seen in the last game, we did have an assist for Harvey Barnes, which Leicester lost the game ultimately, but Maddison did get an assist. And he is playing pretty good recently. Leicester as a whole are playing pretty decently, although they did lose against Leeds. He is in a really attacking role right now, Maddison. Versus Leeds, he had 2 shots and 2 key passes, so he was pretty active, I suppose. And versus Everton the game before, he had 5 shots and 1 key pass. So we do see Maddison up there with the attacking potential. There is a chance that Vardy can come back this game week. Roger said that it is a possibility, but it's highly unlikely. So if he does come back, I think it only boosts Maddison's chance for getting a goal or an assist, because Vardy does create the space. But that isn't to say Maddison could not get any goal and assist, because in place of Vardy we have Barnes, who is actually scoring a lot of goals right now and is pretty attacking for Leicester. So yeah, Maddison could be a really good option. They are playing Fulham away, and in the Premier League, James Maddison's away record is he has 2 goals and an assist in 6 appearances away from home. And away from home, he averages about 2 shots on target with 2 key passes per game. So it's not the most inviting of stats, but if you do need a sort of out there pick where not many of the managers have Madison, I think it could be a really shrewd one to watch for this game week.
My differential for this game week is Marcos Alonso. He has an ownership of 1.5% and is priced at just 5.6 million. In the 2 games that Tuchel has managed Chelsea, he has gone with a 3-4-3 system, and when playing in that formation, personally I'd prefer Alonso over Chilwell. The two of them are equally good. Alonso maybe not so much defensively, but he compensates that with his attacking return or output. The goal he scored against Burnley, fantastic control and finish in the box. Plus he can be good at free kicks. Let's not forget at one point he used to be priced in the region of 6.5 to 7 million, and he had around 10 goal contributions in 2 seasons. And on Alonso's recall, Tuchel said that they had the reason it was not because they were unhappy with Chilwell, but opted for more size to defend set pieces. And Marcos is used to playing in that role. He has a good timing arriving in the box, and that's exactly what we saw happen against Burnley. There will be uncertainty over who starts versus Tottenham, but we know that Spurs tend to get too nervous in the box when it comes to set pieces or defending in general. Both Alonso and Chilwell could be effective in the game. So if you have Chilwell, I don't think you should sell him, but I'd prefer going with Alonso in this game.
My differential pick for Gameweek 22 is Luke Shaw. Manchester United plays Southampton at home in Gameweek 22. Luke Shaw is just priced at 4.8 million and is just picked by 3% teams. In the last 4 games, he had 2 shots on target and created 8 big chances. Last game, he looked as a threat to the opponent's defense from the left wing with his crosses and overlap.
My differential pick for Game Week 22 is Smith Rowe. He's just owned by 2.5 owners, and Arsenal play Wolves away. Smith Rowe has been the light in darkness for Arsenal, showing them the way from the bottom half of the table, and now they are in the 10th position. He has had 3 assists in 7 appearances and is always creating things for Arsenal up front, so he's pretty likely to get an assist or a goal. Wolves are winless in 8 games now, and looks like it's a good chance for Arsenal to move a step further into the top 6 and then the top 4. So it's a good game for Arsenal to get the 3 points, and obviously Smith Rowe at the heart of things might get an assist or a goal, so he's going to be a good differential for this game week.
My differential for this game week is Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think Hudson-Odoi could be a really good differential if you don't want to go mainstream and pick the likes of Gundogan, Saka and Soucek, who are all priced at around the same price as Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi is priced at 5.7 million, which is sort of moderately cheap, I suppose. He's only selected by 0.6% of the managers out there. So like I said, if you don't want to pick what everyone's picking and you need to make up some spots in your mini leagues, I think Hudson-Odoi could be a shrewd differential. I say this because Hudson-Odoi is looking really good attacking wise right now. In the system that Chelsea are playing, they play 3 centre backs right now and 2 wing backs, with Alonso and Hudson-Odoi playing the last game. Hudson-Odoi has started both of the games that Tuchel has managed, so it seems that he has cemented his place under Tuchel's management. Over the last 2 games, Chelsea played Burnley and Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Hudson-Odoi started both of those games. And over those 2 games, he's had a combined 4 shots, 5 key passes, and 1 assist. So he is pretty active down the right hand side, and he is whipping a lot of good crosses into the box, which is really good for Chelsea because they do have Giroud who can meet those headers. I think Hudson-Odoi could be really shrewd because, as I said, he has sort of cemented his place over Reece James right now, and not a lot of people have him in their squad. And Chelsea's opponent this game week are Tottenham. Tottenham look really bad in midweek against Brighton and Hove Albion. Over the weekend rather. They conceded 16 shots versus them with 5 shots on target. And overall, they look really, really poor defensively, offensively, and they just played really badly the entire game. So we have the new manager and with Chelsea, so they have this sort of new manager bounce, and I think Hudson-Odoi will be looking to impress Tuchel a lot.
I think Harvey Barnes could make a great captain pick for this game week as Leicester play Fulham. And in his last 7 games, he has accumulated a total of 4 goals and 2 assists. He is also owned only by 7.2% of the owners and could be a differential captain. Barnes has shown that the Foxes can score in the absence of Vardy, and he is probably the hottest prospect out there right now. He has averaged a total of 3 shots per game. I'm talking about the last 6 games where he's had 18 shots. And his goal against Leeds took his tally to 7 for the season, surpassing his highest of 6 goals last year in 36 games. An impressive stat about the 23-year-old is that he is second to Vardy in terms of shots at goal for Leicester City. And Vardy has 46 shots while Maddison has 40, who sits in third.
My captain pick for game week 22 is Bruno Fernandes. United play Southampton at home. Bruno has been quiet for a couple of game weeks, but you can never keep a quality player like him quiet for long. In the reverse fixture, he had scored 10 points, and Southampton are in an unsteady run currently, and it could be the best time for United to turn the heat on again. I am really expecting Bruno to hit big this game week, since he has never blanked more than 2 game weeks in a row, and he blanked the last 2 game weeks. So I'm pretty sure he's going to score something. At least I'm hoping for a double-digit game week this game week. So I feel he's going to be a good captain pick for this game week.
My captain pick for this game week is Mohamed Salah. I think we are starting to see the resurgence of Mohamed Salah. After a pretty bad spell in terms of FPL, he hasn't really scored a lot now as he assisted for that price. I think we might see him back to his best usual self. I say this because last game week Liverpool played West Ham United away, and Mohamed Salah got 2 goals. Liverpool won 3-1, but about Salah, he had 2 goals. He had a really good game. He had 7 shots and 1 key pass in that game with an XG of about 0.81. So it's fair to say that the numbers don't lie, and Salah was one of the top performers that game. Coming to Liverpool's opponents this game week, they play Brighton and Hove Albion at home. Brighton and Hove Albion have toughened themselves up defensively over the past few game weeks. Over the past 4 game weeks, they have conceded just the 1 goal with the City, and they've kept 3 clean sheets. It could be said that it is quite a tough fixture for Salah to score, but they are playing Brighton at home, and Liverpool at home are really a formidable side. Even though they did lose against Burnley, it's really a rare occurrence. Also, Mane might not be back into the squad so soon. He still has a muscle problem. Klopp said that the muscle problem is ruling him out, so there is a slight possibility that he does come back into the squad. And if he doesn't come back into the squad, I think Salah should maintain his position. He did play 3 games on the road, on the trot, 90 minutes, all 3 games. But I think if there's no attacker, Liverpool are forced to play Salah. And if that's the case, captaining Salah is the most logical option this game week. And if you do own him, I think a lot of us will be captaining him this game week, and it should be a safe bet if he does play and start versus money, because he is likely to get a lot of return.
There you go. You have a wants to watch, differentials, and captain picks. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and give us some feedback through the comment section. Thanks for watching again, and see you again soon next game week. Cheers.